Hi, and welcome to the Accordion channel. Today we have something a little different. The Hohnica Aces. Stick around. Hi, my name is Jose Macias, and we are in downtown San Antonio in Alamo Music, and today we are talking about the Hohnica Aces. What is a Hohnica Aces, you might say? Well, this is the Accordion channel, so it's an accordion, right? It's a 3-row button accordion, diatonic, 34 buttons. So I know when you say Hohnica, you might think I'm saying Hohner. So there's relation, right? Hohnica is its own thing, but Hohner is like the parent sort of company. From what I understand, the Hohnica was in response to customers wanting a more affordable sort of 3-switch or an accordion with registers, as they're called, as the higher end ones do, like the Anacletos, things of that nature. So this is in response to that. So it's like an Econoline version of those Anacletos and instruments with the registers, right? So what we have here, as I mentioned, it's the Aces. I don't know. Seriously, I'm being completely honest. I don't know much about the Aces. I've seen it maybe once or twice. So maybe that's a good thing. So I have a fresh perspective on this. With all that said, let's dive into this thing. Let's start at the top with the buttons. There are 34 of them, and they are pearloid, which means that they're not just standard one solid color. No, they sort of have like that mother of pearl sort of feel. So when we start to see that, it kind of creates like it's a little higher end, more elegant, sort of it's aesthetic, right? So we can tell that they're shooting for that. They're going for that sort of feel. And then we move into the registers. Some know them as stoppers, but here we call them registers for the sake of argument, right? There's 3 of them, right? We got that. We have the master, and then we have, it doesn't have any names, but there are 2 other ones here on the side. Other models might have the names of what the registers are, but here they just have, as we see, just little indicators. Right here we have 2 dots, which indicates the reeds. And then here we have the 1 dot and then the other dot, which means it activates the reed, one or the other. So we see the grill, and the grill has a nice grill cloth, which is real nice. So that's, and I say real nice because it's not like really open mesh. It's got this sort of tight knitting, which kind of sucks in it takes from the moisture. It helps the reeds, let's put it that way. It keeps the reeds nicer. And when I say nicer, I mean like less rusty and less stuff gets stuck in between the reeds when you're playing. Junk and debris. So we have Aces, right? Like I said, I don't know much about this accordion. It's one of the few times that I've seen it, maybe twice, I believe, before. So Aces, we see it had like little designs here, little cards. Cute, I guess. I don't know what they were going for, but they were going for something, some sort of Vegas look, I don't know. But here we go into the Bellows as we move down the accordion. Truth be told, when I opened it up, the Bellows were stuck together. So I don't know what that means. Maybe they over glued. There was residual glue coming out from the bellow tape. I don't know, but they were stuck like this, right? So not the best quality, but they're not horribly bad. So I don't want to dog it too much. So let's move on. Here we have to the bass side, and this one does not have the option with bass reeds. So I'm sorry if you were looking for the bass reeds to accompany you. But no, not on this model, sorry. And I don't even know if there's an option to order them, I believe not. So this is what you get. And then we move on to the bass strap. Let's check this out. It has this little roller to tighten and to loosen. So let's see how tight it gets for my wrist, for my hand. I personally could use it maybe a little tighter, but it's not too bad. I'm sure with some adjustments, one can tighten up that bass strap just a little bit. But moving on. And here, with the bellows straps, we have, okay, so it's not just like a little single leather strap with a little eyelet and a screw. No, what we have here is a little snap-on, right? So that's pretty cool. But one thing they failed to put, which is on other accordions, normally they have another one of these little snap-ons screwed onto this other side, on the treble side, but the Hohnica, the Aces does not have that. So this is going to be kind of freely just kind of moving around. So that I do not like it. I mean, it's a small thing, but yet it's, I don't know, for me it's significant. And moving to the back of the Aces accordion, we have what we call a backpad. And this, I'm super excited about this. I just always like, the more you can protect the bellows, the better, because the more you play and the more not just the bellows, but it'll kind of ruin the finish. And I know nobody's going to look at the back of the accordion, right? But speaking about the finish, but when we're talking about the bellows, the more you play kind of creates friction, and then it kind of deteriorates the back of the bellows, and then you have to buy a whole new bellows set because that is pretty non-repairable. It also comes in 3 keys, the keys of G, F, and E, which are translated in Spanish because we use that very much so. The key of Sol, Fa, and Mi. So now that we've talked about it, let's give it a listen. Well, so now that I've played it, what are my thoughts on the Hohnica Aces? How did it sound? How did it feel? How did it play? Well, if you're in the market for a 34-button, 3-switch accordion, the Hohnica Aces is absolutely one to consider. Personally, it's not my style because I don't use it on the daily, right? I don't use the 34-button or the switch. So, but if you're looking for one, I would absolutely consider it. I did notice as I was playing, it sounded like maybe a reed was a little off tune, but I mean, that doesn't speak to the accordion itself. That's sometimes a reed just needs a little extra tuning. But besides that, I think this is a solid instrument. It comes with a hardshell case, like the higher end accordions do, like the Anacletos. It comes with a backpad, which is great. It's a bellow saver. It comes with really nice straps, adjustable ones. So once again, if you are in the market for a 34 3-switch accordion, consider the Hohnica Aces. Well, thank you all for watching. My name is Jose Macias. If you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe to our videos. If you have any questions or want to purchase your very own Hohnica Aces accordion, please feel free to visit our website at alamomusic.com. Thank you all for watching.